Eagle Eye Football here, Crystal Palace 2, Bournemouth 0. I'm joined here with Denny again. Denny, what's your thoughts on the game?
I think today, that's one of the best games we've had since the start of the new year. I mean, Eze today, what can you say? He's player of the year, isn't he, for Palace? Vieira, why didn't you play him? Why didn't you play him? Silly. It's silly, isn't it? Why don't you play him? It's silly.
Do you think he's purely the only reason why we're playing so much better now? Or do you think Hodgson's done other stuff other than play Eze?
I think the midfield, especially, has improved. You look at Decore, the way he's actually got a proper midfield set up today with Hughes coming. I mean, he's like our Roy Keane, isn't he, really? The aggression he's got, and especially when he plays out to Elise, where he cuts in a lot, but he doesn't use his weak foot enough, which is a bit of a shame. But I think defensively he did well today. I didn't like Ward last week. I liked him today, I have to say that. I saw Parrish earlier in the players' lounge. I had a chat with him. I think Ward did fantastic today. I see what you mean about his passing now. Yeah. Did very well. I'm pleased, yeah.
He done a roulette as well, which I nearly had a heart attack when he done that.
I saw it, and my mum said to me, "Is that really Ward?" And I had to explain to her, yeah, I've never seen him ever do that before. I mean, who'd have thought Joel Ward would do a roulette?
Yeah, exactly. Wilfried Zaha, unfortunate what happened. Is that the last time we see him in a Palace shirt?
That's the thing. Do we rush him back from injury, or does he rush himself back from injury? I don't think he'll make it for Forest in, 2 weeks' time?
The Chelsea shirt?
Yeah, I know, Chelsea shirt. No, I don't see him playing in a Palace shirt for the rest of the season. If he does sign his new deal, I mean, I'd like him to, but the injury prone, that's just the problem. I don't like seeing him hobble because he is Palace's best ever player, and he's been our talisman for years, kept us out of relegation for, I can't remember how many seasons now. But yes, now he's getting on 30, picking up these little knocks and injuries. Can he sustain still playing at the top flight? I mean, can he do it?
Yeah. I think when he's fit, definitely, but I think we can't be offering him this massive contract if he's going to keep getting injured. I don't think he's injury prone, but as you said, I'd like to see him rest, come back properly. But onto a high note, how good was Hughes today? Stepped into the team ahead of Schlapp because he's injured. Yeah. Who does he pick next week?
Right, next week, that's the thing. So you've got the Armada boy that he bought from Stuttgart. He's a prospect, right? So you either put your faith in him and see what he does, because I watched some of his games before we signed him, and he likes to drive a lot more forward with the ball, which is a lot what Eze likes to do within 18-yard box. You play Hughes for safety, or do you know what? Even MacArthur. He's got, his contract's run out. Yeah. I think he did well when he came on. He was really up for it, you could tell.
Even Gyro, I think he gave a little good account for himself today.
Yeah, so where I sit the White Horse, and there's a group of boys that sit above me that love singing his name. So every time he runs past and he's on the bench, we all give him a little clap, but I think he did really well today, and he deserves the minutes, you know what I mean?
Finally, who's your man of the match today?
My man of the match, Hughes. As much as Eze was really, really good, Hughes, the way he steps into that midfield role, it's like he'd been playing all our games, you know what I mean, all season. So, yeah, I think he did very well today.
Denny, it's been a pleasure. Up the Palace.
Thank you, mate. Up the Palace.
Cheers, man.